So, Chris, you're from Ohio. You went to college 45 minutes from here. This crowd obviously loves you guys. So how do you get all of the advantage that you have practiced in this building for so long? How do you take that and make it into an advantage for your team today?
Yeah, obviously I feel super comfortable coming into this bowling center. I've spent a lot of time here, so hopefully I can give my teammates some good reads. And you see the turnout here, this crowd. Hopefully we can put on a good show for them.
Well, let's talk about this crowd because you guys are the hometown team. How do you get them up on their feet and behind you guys?
Throwing some strikes would be nice. So, but yeah, we're looking forward to putting on a good show, and hopefully this crowd enjoys it.
All right, well, good luck to you. Andrew, you guys have bowled so well all season. You've secured the #1 spot already heading into Portland. So what do you hope to gain from today?
Yeah, we don't want to come out of here with a loss. We want to go to Portland with another win. We're the first team to 10 wins, the only team to 10 wins. Yeah, we're going to try to make it 11 today.
All right, well, how do you plan on beating these guys behind you?
Yeah, we're going to need some momentum. They are the hometown crowd. We're going to need to get some strikes going ourselves. But we've done a good job of it all year, and we're going to try to keep it going.
All right, good luck to you guys.
Thanks.
All right, Kimberly, thank you. Take a look at your starting five for Akron: Doherty, Lavoie, Vi, Dick Allen. We're going to talk about Mr. Allen and a little bit Nick Pate.
Wait, who's that number one? Who's that #1 seed?
You know what's interesting is
the #1 player. Who is this guy?
Right, most teams like to start strong, and then Akron decides to start with Tom Doherty.
Oh, the love affair between you two continues.
I'll use this one. Race to 2 here today. You know what happens if we're tied 1 apiece?
Little shootout?
Love a little shootout. Doherty for the pickup for Akron.
Careful.
Got it.
Rob, I predict low scores today.
Why is that?
Saw a lot of urethane going down the lane early, and they did not look easy. There's your lineup for Las Vegas.
Larson, Rash, Russo, Ogle, Anderson. Little Danish dynamite here with Tomas Larson. Through the nose again, and he's got a split.
2 shots, both shots through the face. This is going to be a big O rock fight. They're going to be nasty. Unless the urethane can develop some for the players later where they can move in with reactive resin. This 40-foot Don Johnson oil pattern on the most infamous pair in the history of the PBA Tour is going to be brutal. Brutal.
5th and final major of the season. So much at stake.
Yeah.
Tomorrow on Fox. Francois Lavoie from Quebec City. The #2 roller for the Akron Atom Splitters. You and I have a thing about names, right? Yeah. I got an issue with the Akron name. You know, it's like when the NBA team New Orleans Jazz moved to Utah and became the Utah Jazz.
Right.
Makes no sense. I mean,
0 sense.
Great jazz history in Utah.
Oh, I know, right?
So,
yeah.
Is there a lot of atom splitting going on in Akron these days? That none that I'm aware of.
No.
Sean Rash for Vegas.
Like how about the Akron Treads?
Yeah.
Or
Akron Rubber Meets the Road.
Yeah,
Akron.
I mean, you're going to move out of LA. You might as well change, the name as well, right? I mean, you're going from LA to Akron. Let's get rid of atom splitters and go with something that makes sense.
Right. We already got a team in LA. You're going to see them coming up later. The cleverly named LAX.
And where,
not just the airport, but LAX like a stripe.
And where is Silver Lake?
It's like one of those up and coming neighborhoods right outside downtown.
See?
Yeah.
And it makes no sense.
I know. So we got to change the Akron nickname next year. I mean, we're happy to have them here. I think it's great. Team bowling is here in the wonderful city of Akron. Here in Fair Lawn, just outside of Akron.
Probably the most iconic center in the history of the sport.
Are you asking me?
I'm making a statement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would be second?
Woodland.
Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Third.
Well, I mean, Thunderbolt's got so much history, right?
I agree. Thunderbolt's kind of sneaking up on me. It's
just
the unique setup of it, the arena type feel.
It's where the World Series of bowling got its start. I mean, you've got that one part of the house where all the qualifying happens, and then the dome.
Hosted the World Championship last week. Matt Russo was on that show. All right. Strike there.
First ball.
Back-to-back jacks for the Vegas High Rollers. That is a nickname I approve of. Here he is, folks. It's been a while.
Good try here, Dick.
Dick Allen.
Been an MVP of this league before. Manager Mark Baker loves this guy. He's going with reactive. There you go.
Boy, Dick. It's fast and furious here, isn't it?
It is. They're not wasting any time.
PBA Elite League, round 14. We wrap up the regular season here. 2 matches. This is match number 1 between Akron and Vegas. LA and Portland to come. We're going to see this guy tomorrow on Fox. Matt Ogle, your 3 seed here at the TOC. Ogle! No love there on the right side.
It's almost like they're in a hurry to get to a Cleveland baseball game.
They're out of town. I checked. They're in Atlanta.
Oh.
Listen, the only thing going on in town, TOC.
Okay.
And Elite League this week.
No Cavs?
No Cavs. They're on the road in Orlando. Playoffs. Oh, open frame. Ogle left that one. Get it out of your system, Matt. You don't want that tomorrow.
No. Chopper.
Come on now. Sold them a little short there. Come on.
Nick Pate from Minnesota in the 5 spot for Akron. The Adam Splitters, name to be changed in the future, according to Randy. I'm going to give you that task in the offseason. Change the nickname and get us a job naming bowling balls.
Only with your help. All right, get the ball over to the left side of the head pin and cut it over into the 10. The ball will take care of the 2 and the 4.
How did that miss the 10?
Overcut it.
Thought he'd get a little love off the wall. Oof. I mean, just missed it.
Yeah, just a little thin.
Stupid 10 pin. Attaboy, kid. Good sign. Andrew Anderson. Almost had double wood there for a second. A.J. Johnson not rolling this game. Manager Amleto Monicelli making that decision.
Well, they wanted to put in Thomas Larson. They haven't seen a whole lot of him throughout the competition. He's been injured, and then when he wasn't injured, his look wasn't very good. And since the High Rollers have nothing to lose, they've secured that #1 spot. Hey, let's put in Thomas Larson.
Yeah, why not? First time this season for them.
Good juice stuff.
Anderson picks that one up. Las Vegas taking on Akron. Take a look now at today's Brunswick oil pattern. It's the Don Johnson 40, Randy.
Yeah, very tricky here on this infamous pair, 27 and 28. And the players are using urethane, and what that urethane is going to do is really create havoc in the front part of the lane and then drag oil down towards the pins. So the question is whether or not...
Is that how you draw havoc? Just a circle and a mess like cat puke?
I've never been really good with drawing, but the point is that how long can the player stay in that urethane before they go into reactive resin? I think I saw one resin ball go down the lane, and that was from Dick Allen, and he struck.
Tom Doherty, as we begin the 6th. Akron up. Hey! Mr. 100 gets all 10.
You won't let up on poor Tom Doherty. That's Tampa Tom, man. Check this breakout, Rob. Trip 4-9 forward. How often do you see this? Watch.
Timber. Thomas Larson from Denmark.
Oh, my Lord.
Hang in there, Randy. Hang in there.
Why are they yelling my name in the crowd?
No. Wow. Can't figure that out.
You know, at some
something
point,
to do with an 8-pin?
at some point you have to let that go.
Are you talking to yourself?
Yeah.
I believe you brought it up during the commercial break.
Actually, that was the text I just got from my therapist.
It's all right, keeping the therapist in business. Larson kicks the 8-pin into the pit.
You got the 10 out.
4-pin match. The Canadian, Francois Lavoie, former Rookie of the Year back in 2016.
Major champion.
3-time major champion, U.S. Open. A couple times, TOC at 21. It's all 10 to go.
Rolling some 4-pins on that left lane.
Don't let that get high.
Up now for Vegas, Sean Rash. Mom and Dad in the crowd today. I saw them off on the corner. I don't know if are they still living in Alaska?
No, I think they've moved.
That would make sense.
Great shot. Great shot by Rash. I think they moved to Illinois to be close to the grandkids. Yeah, be close to the grandkids. Smart move, by the way.
I mean, Alaska's a great place to retire. Said no one. No one ever.
Great place to visit.
It is during the summer. There's Chris Vi in the 3-hole for Akron. Springfield, Ohio native leads the Big Four. Yeesh.
Well, you know, you talk about the Ginger Assassin and the 7-10 splits made on television. This has only been made once on television, and that was by the great Walter A. Williams Jr. But either side you want.
Yeah, you only have one ball, Randy.
You gotta try to bounce something out.
Nope, no bounce there.
Is that a new one?
So second open frame for Akron. Peyton the 5th and Vi here in the 8th. Big swing now. Vegas up 4.
And working on a strike.
Matt Russo up. I like the crowd interaction here. Constant noise is a good thing in bowling. Russo can't get them all.
Fortunate.
Left the 3-pin.
Just the 3-pin.
Still in frame. Come on.
9 spares okay on this pattern right now, folks. Watch the 7 all the way to the left. That's the one you had to worry about on that shot. Making sure you get it out.
Last Sunday, Russo second at the PBA World Championship. Lost it to the 4-seed E.J. Tackett. E.J. Tackett in action tomorrow, looking for his 3rd straight win on the tour, and a win that might lock up Player of the Year honors.
It'll certainly tie a record, a PBA record that dates back to 1971.
You can call him Rich Allen, but to me he's always, I'm sorry, you can call him Dick Allen. To me he's always Rich, or Richie. Oh, follow through in the walk away. Ah, boy, Richie. Who's he yelling at?
He's yelling, keep throwing that urethane because my reactive looks really good.
Matt Ogle, the 3-seed tomorrow at the TOC. Our coverage begins live at 1 Eastern on Fox. Louisville, Kentucky native. This has not been a good game for Ogle.
Urethane 10.
Come on, spare it up. Take your time.
Headpin gets interrupted trying to come across. And there's that old Ura-10. You like that? Ura-10?
Yeah, not bad, actually. I heard Rash in the background trying to calm him down, keep him steady. Ooh.
Ozempic spare.
That one to go.
All right, 2-4 for Nick Pate, and they will grab game 1.
Pretty impressive considering they had 2 open frames. They are in position to win this one.
Let's go, baby. One good shot.
Working off that Allen strike. Big shots here for Pate.
He wanted
spare.
All right, take the spare.
Amazing how the scoring works in this sport, but you can see just how quickly max scores change. They went from being able to shut out high rollers to now losing.
Hundreds of people here in attendance tonight. Nice crowd. Again, can't wait for the turnout tomorrow. They were wrapped around the facility this afternoon trying to get indoors. Humid day outside. You can feel it inside as well. Last shot for the Atom Splitters of Akron. Again, Randy has pledged to change that name next season. Good luck with that, Randy. Got your back on that one.
Already got it.
You do?
Yeah, the Akron 2-ply.
2-ply. Well, unfortunately, it can also be toilet paper.
Yeah, you're right. How about
let's rethink that one.
The Akron retread?
Ooh. So 194 for Akron. Andrew Anderson up here for Vegas.
Are they going to reset that or no?
17-pin fill to take game one. Again, this will race to 2. So he's annoyed that the left lane hasn't been cleared yet. There's a 10-pin that just got swept away. All right, so now Anderson ready to go. Holly, Michigan native. Big fan of the Wolverines. He's in Buckeye country looking for a strike.
Looks good.
Sure did. Oh.
All right, just needs to cover. And then get 8.
There's your cover.
Right back to the process. Come on.
So 8 for the win. Think he gets it?
I do.
I think he gets 7. I like drama. Oh, he got 8. Good call. That's why you're the Hall of Famer. That's why all I do is induct people into the Hall of Fame.
It was close to being 7.
For me. Big
Very
shot
close
by Andrew Anderson. So Vegas takes game number 1. We welcome you back to the PBA Elite League presented by Snickers. Round 14 live here from AMF Riviera Lanes in Fair Lawn, Ohio, just outside of Akron, also known as the rubber capital of the world. Akron led by their manager, Mark Baker. And we've got Mark wired up.
Yeah, Mark down on the floor to manager Mark Baker. And Mark, what kind of adjustments are you going to make moving over here to game 2?
Yeah, we need to throw better shots. Nobody ever got in the Hall of Fame throwing an occasional one-bagger. We got to throw some better shots, Randolph.
That's why we love you, Mark. Thank you.
So Jesper Svensson goes into the 1 spot. Chris Vi now at 2. Lavoie 3. Pate 4. And Tom Doherty goes from 1st to now 5th and 10th. Sean Rash will be up first now for Las Vegas. That'll change. He and Larson flip-flop.
Are you okay with moving Doherty into the anchor position?
Oh, I can't wait. That is a wheelhouse material for me.
Sometimes the story just writes itself, right?
Ooh, Rash, not the start he wanted.
Okay, she hooked. I hooked. Run down. Ah, dang it.
3-6-10, you got to pay respect, and the best way to cover this is to make sure you cover all 3 balls or all 3 pins with the ball. Sean switching to a plastic ball that does not hook. Straight hard. Good job.
Good life motto.
I move a little bit
Now,
more
the Iceman cometh.
Jesper Svensson, the only Amish Swede I've ever met.
What?
Tell me he doesn't look Amish. That beard. stand-in for the Witness film a few years ago. Big strike for the Iceman. Strong second half of the season for Svensson.
Yes.
From Gothenburg, Sweden.
Made some nice cash at last week's World Series of Bowling.
Yeah, let's stay with our Nordic theme from Skanderup, Denmark. Thomas Larsen, the release, and the finish, level 10.
Is it just me or these guys bowling fast?
It seems a high tempo.
Pace seems quick.
You know, what's interesting, though, as we take a look at Larsen's release, this happens in all sports, and you can get caught up in a ton of college basketball. A team is speeding you up. That team gets trapped, and it takes them out of their zone, out of their the comfortable pace that they want to be at. By, to his credit, did slow things down right there, gets the result he wants. But you're right, it's warm in here, it's up-tempo.
Yep.
There's some energy in the crowd.
But wouldn't you much rather see it this way than the slow pace?
For sure.
Way more exciting.
The shot clock not needed today.
No. Just right, a second arrow for Chris Vi. Beauty here.
So A.J. Johnson is up. We were told he was not going to roll. Apparently he is now in the 3 spot. That's how fast things are going here, guys. Subs on the fly. Speaking of subs on the fly, how about the waiver wire pickup by Portland just yesterday? We'll talk more about that in a second. A.J. Johnson leaving the 6'10".
Yeah, that's a great story. Portland picking up another player due to some injuries on their team.
You know what one person told me? Due to some quotation mark injuries, they're able to pick up arguably the hottest bowler on the tour outside of E.J. Tackett. That young man, if he can turn his head around to us with a head of lettuce, Eric Jones, 19-year-old. What a great talent. Fun watching him. Last week, A.J. Johnson picks that one up.
Really made a name for himself last week, didn't he?
I've been sticking over there.
Unflappable.
Can't wait to tell you about the story of his acquisition. You'll get that when we have the showdown between LAX and Portland coming up next. Francois Lavoie. 5 tour titles, 3 of them majors. Former Rookie of the Year back in 2016. Through the nose.
Another 3-6-10, just 2 straight up the lane.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you don't feel like you can throw it an inch to the right, Rob. You kind of get locked up like you're bowling in a phone booth. Swing gets a little tight, you grab it at the bottom, ball goes left.
This one picked up 80% of the time on the tour. Conversion made by Lavoie.
You know how we know that, right? That 80%?
Show us the graphic.
It's brought us to our great friends over at Lane Talk. For more information, you want to be a better bowler, want to throw more strikes, make more spares, head on over to lanetalk.com and download their free app.
Matt Ogle in the 4-hole for Vegas. The high rollers. Boom! Get all 10. Nick Pate was bowling anchor last game. He moves up to the 4 spot here. Both Akron and Vegas already know they are off to the Elite League playoffs held in September in the beautiful city of Portland, Maine. And you're telling me that as Pate goes through the nose, big 4, that in a second you're going to tell me why Vegas should be at home in Portland, Maine.
Well,
do you want to draw how to pick up the big 4 again?
Yeah,
so again, you need 2 balls, if I remember correctly.
No, you don't get 2 balls. Although that would be way easier. But you can either throw it at this side or that side, and you're just hoping to bounce something out into the other side.
Give him the high hard one. Bam! Almost.
Okay.
Game effort by Pate. All right, so again, we know the Las Vegas high rollers are off to Portland.
Right. So what do you want to know?
Well, they're going to be the 1 seed. Where are they going to go eat?
They're going to go eat at the High Roller Lobster Company in Portland, Maine.
You said lobster.
Walking distance from the hotels. This restaurant found out about the High Rollers in the League Series got behind them, started showing up at the event with their own high roller shirts. And I swear to you, I ate there 3 times. The food is incredible.
Lobster rolls.
And they were at every television
That's
show.
Awesome. Such a great city.
Lobster rolls, oysters. I think maybe the best fish and chips I've ever had.
You have a discerning palate, so that's saying something. Tom Doherty.
Ooh.
Left the 10 pin.
Well, there's your anchor bowler's first shot, Rob.
You know, I walked into the facility today, and I got stopped immediately by a fan that said, "Hey, I gotta ask, you and Doherty still got that beef?" And I looked at him with the straightest face I could provide. I said, "Find out. Find out with us." Doherty in our meeting snuck up on us.
Yeah.
He's never going to pull that on me again, I'll tell you that. Talk more about Mr. 100 when we return. Also, it has been over 2 decades since Mark Baker has been back in Akron. In action right now, your 3 seed, Marshall Kent in the 4-hole, and the coach, Jason Sterner, at number 5 coverage. 1 Eastern over there on Bart Simpson Fox. 19-pin game, Las Vegas High Rollers, already the number 1 seed for the playoffs. Sean Rash starting us off here in the 6th. Ooh. Left the 10.
Good shot.
Randy, are you still on the X, the Twitter?
I'm not.
You're not, okay. Well, we're going to talk about the social media next segment, but we encourage our folks, our fans, our friends to help us rename Akron. It's a cause that nobody knew we cared that much about until today. So Sean picks that one up. Send us your thoughts on how we should rename Akron. Here's some thoughts, right? And your quick thought on a scale of 1 to 10. 10 good, 1 bad. The Akron Burnouts. Quick.
7.
7. The Rubber Ducks.
3.
Rubber Mallets.
4.
Rubber Meets the Road.
8.
It's a little, wow, it's long. How about the Akron, yes, Chris Svensson gets all 10 to go. The Akron Donuts, as in like doing a donut.
1.
Jeez, you're a tough crowd. All right, the Akron Kings, a nod to LeBron James in his hometown.
Thinking. I'm thinking. Maybe a 10.
Wow. So that one's your leader. What was the other one? What was the 8? The Burnouts?
Yeah.
The Mallets?
Burnouts.
Burnouts. All right. Again, that's your summer task. Come up with a new name for Akron. I've helped you as much as I can. If you're out there on social media, if you're really bored, send us a thought. Keep it clean-ish. All right, here we go. Back to the 7th frame. Thomas Larson up for Las Vegas. 17-pin lead. Takes care of the 4-pin, does Larson. Again, the for now named Akron Atom Splitters really need a charge here, and it's Chris Vai who hopes to start it here in the 7th. Looking for back-to-back jacks. Yeah, Akron.
Wow, he hated it. Strike. A good 3-board miss, but it's fast enough to hold its line.
We need a little yellow flag.
I got one. Akron Stones. Firestone.
Firestones.
Akron Stones.
I'm not a hater of it. That seems obvious. Vai with the strike. There's A.J. Johnson.
Still up by 7. And you see your max scores.
There we go.
That left lane looks a little bit tastier than the right lane.
Oh, A.J. ate that one up.
Let's go. Let's go.
7-pin game.
You got this. Let's go. Give me a good one. Give me a good one.
Working on a double, trying to make it 3 straight for the Akron Atom Splitters. Rich history of atom splitting here in Akron. through the nose. Very fortunate to get that. Yeah. Very fortunate to leave the 3-6.
Yeah, and for a shot maker like Francois Lavoie, he's not making very good shots right now. Every ball seems to be pulled left.
Boy, they needed that strike, too. It would have been 3 in a row.
Set up.
You know what somebody just said?
Tell me.
The Akron Stone Eights.
Yeah, I'll give that a 0.
0.0. I kind of like it. Sorry. Ooh, right of target. That is an ugly. Matt Ogle, I hope you're getting this out of your system today, because this is not going to fly tomorrow on the TOC show.
And keep in mind, this will be the same pattern they bowl on tomorrow.
Slide it over. Cut it in here. Cut it in. 3 for sure.
Ooh, almost.
And just like that.
One good one.
There's Pate in the 9th. Lead at 3 for Akron. Getting some good names being sent to me, Randy. I know you didn't enjoy the Stone Eights, but
yeah,
this is a theme that you and I have been talking about. We had the Hall of Fame, the PBA Tour Hall of Fame induction ceremony yesterday.
Yeah.
There is no home for the PBA Hall of Fame. Pate. Ooh. Oh, yes! The Just Right Strike, brought to you by Just Bear, the mindful choice for high-quality protein with no antibiotics ever. Just Right, Just Bear, just barely. This was a Just Right Strike.
All right, so I got one. I know you've gotten a ton.
I'm sorry. Let me go back to the Hall of Fame. We had the Hall of Fame last night. There is no technical home for the PBA Hall of Fame. That needs to change. And this facility, Akron, has been brought up as a potential home for the PBA Hall of Fame. So maybe call them the Akron Hall of Famers. The Akron Famers. I don't know. I'm reaching here.
I actually like Akron Hall of Famers. I got one that says, somebody said Akron Buckeyes.
I feel like that name is being used already in the state. Could be wrong.
I mean, you couldn't really infringe on Ohio State, could you?
I don't think so.
No.
But you could lean into the colors, right? Go all scarlet and gray.
All right, you see the max scores. Adam Splitters with a chance to even things up. Nice shot there by Andrew, but right now it's up to your main man, Tom Doherty.
If anybody can handle the pressure bowling on television, it's this guy. 2011, the lowest score ever bowled on television in a PBA event, a 100 at the TOC. He is Mr. 100, Tom Doherty, with a chance to win it, though. Pure TD.
Now, you remember him shooting 100. You remember what his opponent shot at him.
Major Mika with a 2.99er.
Tom was a great sport on that show.
Boy, wasn't he?
If he comes in, I'm out.
That was one of the most amazing matches
It really was.
I had ever witnessed.
Yeah. Same year I went into the Hall of Fame. I'll never forget talking about that telecast. Major Mika making $250,000, what Tom did. And we had a great night. You were there.
I was. Very good night. Doherty. 2 in a row.
I remember after going out and you dancing with my ex-wife. Not sure that had anything to do with it, but...
That was before she was ex, right?
Yes.
Yes, very yes. All right, so Doherty, clutch, moved from the 1 spot to the anchor. comes up huge in the 10th, gives the Akron Adam Splitters, for now, the win. So we got ourselves a good old-fashioned roll-off. Oh, good time for the 7-10.
Yeah, good timing. Good timing, TD.
Walk away from that one, Tommy. All right.
Right. Okay. You pick the order.
All right, so we're going to select 3 players to roll 1 shot each in this shootout. Highest aggregate score, again, you can max with a 30, will win. If we're still tied, a 4th player from each team rolls 1 shot, sudden death style. If still tied, a 5th, etc., etc. You get it, right? All right, so Baker parking out the orders. There's Sean Rash. Again, Las Vegas already locked up as the 1 seed for the PBA Elite League playoffs. Trying to go to 11-3 this season. Akron must win. Really give themselves a solid chance of moving up to 2nd and getting that bye. Here's Doherty for Akron.
Yeah, good one. Very nice, TD. Take that, Rob.
He's yelling at me.
Let's go.
Take that, Rob.
Oh, Mr. finally gets a strike on TV. Finally has a voice. All right.
Oh, man. Can we see that again?
Sean Rash.
9.
Ooh. Lucky to get that 10 to go.
Yeah, it was almost an 8-10. I got to see Doherty do that again.
10-9 Akron. Ball 2.
Here's Vi. Again, not getting caught up in the pace is Vi. Slowing things down to his tempo. This is big for Akron, a chance to maybe steal 2nd place. Who left the 10? How?
Really good shot by Chris Vi.
A.J. Johnson from Oswego, Illinois, up for the Vegas High Rollers.
Strike to tie it.
Messenger! No. Try to go through the front door, no dice.
All right, now strike for the Adam Splitters, and it's over.
And it's the Iceman up for Akron. How about just the Akron Iceman? Maybe we're on to something.
Yeah, not bad. I like that.
Especially if Jesper hits this one. For the win!
Goodness.
Thanks, Rob. So, Eric, when we talked pre-show, you told me you have 0 team bowling experience, and you only just practiced with Portland for the first time 2.5 hours ago. So how are you meshing with the team?
Luckily, it's a team full of guys that I have a lot of admiration for, and I've gotten to know pretty good. So it's a good circumstance for me. I get along with those guys pretty well.
How exciting is it that your first team bowling experience is with the 3-time champions, the Portland Lumberjacks?
I mean, I couldn't paint a better picture. Growing up watching bowling, team bowling, I think of Portland Lumberjacks, and I couldn't be more excited to be bowling on that team and wearing this jersey.
Have these last few weeks for you just been an absolute dream?
Oh yeah, I bowled exactly how I want to be bowling out here, and couldn't be any better. Except for winning.
Good luck and go have some fun today. Jason, so you guys have actually secured your spot in Portland as the number 6 seed, but you guys have a chance to disrupt Portland here getting that bye week. So how do you plan to do that?
Yeah, I think the first thing that we need to do is to make better moves and to be better. We've talked a lot about it in the last few weeks, about some of these adjustments that we need to make, and today's a day for us to put it into practice. We don't have a lot to play for. I know Portland does, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we're starting to get that team gelling thing happening.
And what improvements did you want to make?
Oh, look, it basically just comes down to consecutive good shots. I feel like all season we just haven't made consecutive good shots. So it's hard to bowl well when you have strike, split, strike, spare, strike, split, strike, spare, strike, split. So we're going to stop doing that, and it's going to start today, I hope. And if it doesn't, it'll start in Portland.
Good luck to you guys today.
Kimberly, thank you. Take a look at our starting lineups for LAX. Great name, horrible airport. Kevin McCune. Thomas, how are we going to pronounce his name? Whatever we do, it's going to be wrong.
Tomas Kaiku.
Kaiku.
But that's still going to be wrong. So I've tried.
All right, there's McCune.
I call him Tomas.
Tomas.
You can call him Tom.
Maybe I will. I'm going to call him Kevin McCune from Munster, Indiana.
Oh, my.
How did that whip in there?
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
You want to talk about going from one side of the spectrum to the other. We were watching the urethane balls go down the lane, and then big, strong Kevin McCune steps up with a reactive, and this looks like somebody kicked it when it got it about 3/4 of the way down the lane. Watch this left turn.
It's like you missed the exit. Wham!
Yeah.
Get in there. Portland. Graham Fogg, Taro, Malat, Prather, and then the teenager, Eric Jones. 7-pin left for Fa.
Good pitch. Runner over. On the spare. I think the 16, I think he actually...
Portland managed by Tim Mack.
He's been to every event. Every one of these.
He's the best. Such a good guy.
Yep. Been a good friend for many years. Big Tim Mack.
I think it'll come off and we'll be
probably the best amateur bowler in the history of amateur bowling. USBC Hall of Famer.
USBC had their Hall of Fame inductions this week as well.
Just a little bit.
Did it?
A Hall of Fame that you and I will never be in. The USBC Hall of Fame.
So we have that to look forward to.
Hey,
which is nice.
They have the power to change that. Until then, there is one Hall of Fame that exists in bowling, the PBA Hall of Fame. Fight me on it. Thomas Kaiku from Kelly, Finland. How's that sound? To say it fast. Right to the nose. Lucky break, leaving just the 3-pin.
Lucky is right.
Timmy, can you grab that? One corner.
To direct up the lane with the reactive ball, and it goes right through the face. Very fortunate just to leave the 3-pin for Tomas.
Tomas Kaiku. I like how you whisper the end of it.
I have a story to tell you about his last name next time he's up.
Okay. Try to remember.
I want you to do me a favor. In this lane anyway, I want you to go and get your...
You hear Belmo barking at him in the background?
Yeah, he does that. He's on top of every one of his players. He wants to know what moves they're making, how they threw it, what adjustments they're going to make next.
Hard to miss it when Arturo's in the house. Chewing gum, blue hair, double gloved. Let's go. Oh, walk away. The walk away from Quintero.
That's for you, Robert. Billy, come on. Let's go, guys. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Watch how fast he whipped around to the crowd. 1, 2, yeah.
Oh, man. That's filthy, huh?
That's for you, and you, and you. Oh, that was great. Darren Tang, the Vegas native, up for LAX. We're all even. Strike there in the third for Tang.
Game 1 was all about urethane bowling balls. Game 2 looks like it's going to be all about the reactive.
Look who's up. The big nasty. The big softy, Wes Malott from Fort Wayne, Indiana, via Texas.
Battling injuries, man. This guy's beat up. Can barely bend his right arm. thank you very little.
Okay.
You shoot here.
Okay.
Good pitch.
Well, watch his right arm here, Rob. Tell me what you think.
Bounce that out. Bounce that out.
Do something cool.
Take a look here at the backswing. You can see the crimp in his elbow right there. And then on the way down, he can't even straighten it.
Gutting it out late in the season. Open frame, left to 7.
Shot. Good shot. Good pitch. Good pitch. Good pitch. Yeah, you do what you want to do. I'm fine with that.
LA and Dom Barrett asking for a re-rack. The lead at 12 in our opening match between these two teams. Again, Portland with the win would move up to second place in the final PBA League regular season standings and secure an all-important bye.
All right, Dom, let's go on. Let's go.
Best player from England right here, Dom Barrett.
LA locked into 6th. Win or lose, they can't budge. Dom gets all 10.
He's Hall of Fame bound someday.
Yeah, I move in
Sean Rash, Hall of Fame eligible next season.
Really? Next season? Wow.
Next season.
That's a lock.
According to my sources.
That's a lock. What does he have, like 18 titles?
Chris Prather, 6 tour titles.
Yeah, there's that urethane hanging down lane.
2-8-10.
17. Quick.
I don't think it was.
No? Okay. I was asked, there was a question.
His ball started to come around the corner and then hit a splotch of oil right before the head pin. Wow. How about last week, Scorpion Championship, World Series of Bowling, Shota Kawazoe makes the 2-8-10 not once but twice in the same game with 2 different bowling balls.
Shota magic. Belmo, player manager for LAX from Orange, New South Wales, Australia. Yeah!
How about 24-5? That's covering some terrain.
Sounds like a Chicago song.
25 or 6 to go. This is carving it, what he does best.
Had a bit of a walk away. Here's the teenager, Eric Jones, just picked up yesterday on the side of the highway, literally.
Hey, Eric, I need you to turn the truck around. Oh, and I need you to bowl anchor.
Oh, and you're 19 years old. That's why he's here. What a bold call by the manager, Tim Mack. Dropping the kid in the anchor spot. He delivers in the 5th.
Do you have one?
I used to be a Tampa Bay Bandits fan. I hope they come back. Right now, I'm all about Arlington and Bob Stoops. Here's Kevin McCune, LAX, up 44 as we begin the 6th. Oh, got them all again.
Oh, a straight mugging on the 4-pin.
Yeah, they're having a good laugh about this one. It is a laugher here in game 1. All LA over Portland. Again, this is a race to 2, though. And whoop, right there hangs the left, and nice little kick. Graham Fogg from Urbana, Ohio.
Beauty. Graham had a nice World Series of bowling.
All right, up next, it's our favorite Finn, Thomas Kaiku.
Well, it's debatable because when you ask him, he'll say his last name, and then you think you're repeating exactly what he's saying, and he says, no, it's this. And then you repeat that, he goes, no, it's this.
Step Brothers.
Yeah, it's like when they were interviewing, I'm sorry, is your name Pan?
Such a great movie. Unique approach. Come on, 7.
That one rolled out.
All right.
Right before it got to the 1-3, starts to come up the corner, come up the hill, and then quits. And that's why he left the 7-pin.
You know who's up next for Portland, don't you?
Who?
Arturo Quintero.
He's fun.
Can we show Quintero what he did last time? I hope we can see that after this shot from Kaiku.
Cake. Good.
Kaiku.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Tomas.
Or Thomas gets this right. Here he is. Arturo Quintero had a walk-away strike in the second.
Walk-off.
Pretty impressive. Here's a replay of it, yeah. The pins hadn't even gone down yet, and he had spun away. Let's see if he does it again. See if he likes it that much here in the 7th. Down 43, though. Had to watch that one to its conclusion.
That's for you. Yes.
Way to go, Akron.
Kid's got fire.
Way to go.
He's a lot of fun in this format, isn't
He
he?
is. You should have seen his outfit at the Hall of Fame dinner last night. Could
Second half,
not listen.
Way to go. Way to be leading sports out there. Good job.
Look at the blue hair shaking. Coming back to its home to roost. Love it. Darren Tang in the 8th gets all 10 to go. Back to the Lumberjacks. Currently in 3rd, could dip to 5th with a loss, could rise to 2nd if they're able to rally in
Come on, franchise, one time.
Game 2, and then force a little roll-off fun. Here's the big nasty, Wes Malott, fighting some injuries right now. We saw it in his first shot. Had an open frame in the 3rd, left that 7-10 split.
Yeah, he's just not able to get his hand in the right spot.
And again, this is a Portland team that is banged up. Kyle Troop unable to go due to a shoulder injury. Tom Smallwood out due to a hip injury. I mean, we were this close to having Tim Mack bolting up. He might have to step in for Malott. West looking down, and another open frame for the nasty.
All right.
Here's Dom Barrett, sitting on a 47-pin lead here in our opening match of our race to 2. Again, LA already off to the playoffs. They will be your 6th seed when our coverage of the PBA League resumes in September from beautiful Portland, Maine. Strike for Barrett.
I was going to bet you lunch that he was going to strike, but I didn't want to interrupt you.
You want to bet on a Prather strike here?
What are you taking?
I give Prather 9.
I'll take it.
Double or nothing on Belmo.
Keep your rhythm going for next game, all right?
I'll take Belmo for a strike.
Bold call, Cotton.
Highest scores we've had thus far this afternoon.
We'll be on these same 2 lanes tomorrow on Fox. TOC at 1 Eastern. Belmo not in that show. Oh!
Uh-oh. We're even.
Belmo leaving the 4-7.
You can see the max scores, though. It's pretty much over.
Better make it, huh? I better make it.
And it is over for sure. So big win in our opening match between LA and Portland for the LAX side. Portland, an opportunity to bounce back in our next one. And they need it if they want to move up to 2nd place and get a bye. A little sub here for the last shot. Kevin Williams from Roseville, California, up. Lefty.
We'll take it. We'll take the W. I'm sorry, Eric.
Here's the kid from the Edmond, Oklahoma. During COVID, he and Pops built a 1-lane bowling center in their side yard, complete with ball return, pin setter. Amazing. This is a kid to watch out for. And that's why. outside of EJ Tackett.
Good job, Ing.
He may be the hottest bowler in the tour right now.
Game, right? Keep that rhythm for the next game. Great job.
His dad last week plays the saxophone.
National anthem.
National anthem to kick off the World Championship. Quite impressive.
Nailed it too,
Nailed
by the way,
it.
didn't he?
I mean, and let's give Tim Mack some credit, right?
Got to work that waiver wire, man, like a good GM. Opportunity exists to strengthen your team. That's what you do.
Good. All good. That's all right. It's fine. You could have just thrown that over there somewhere.
4-6. Try to cut it. Slide that forward to the 6. Right. So Portland takes the loss. Let's talk to their manager, Tim Mack.
Timmy, what kind of adjustments do you make moving over to that left lane to try to even things up?
Well, we're going to the good lane. We knew that the left lane hooks more. So we're going to go to the good lane. We feel real confident still that we're going to take the second game, and then we're going to be in a good position in the roll-off. So we just got to make some moves so that we don't make mistakes early and try to get out of the gate early.
We know your squad is banged up, but talk about the health of Wes Malott.
Yeah, even Wes is banged up a little bit with his elbow, so he's doing it on guts right now. But I expect the franchise to throw 2 really good shots this last game, and put us in a good position. And we're fine. We're going to be just fine. We just got to get off to a good start, make the necessary moves, and we'll be in the hunt. Don't you worry about that.
All right, thanks.
I think Chris Prather needs to get a little closer to his manager during that interview. Spare, strike, open frame for them in their first frames in their opening match. Most important thing about being a top 2 seed, you get that bye. Nice pickup by Bob. No changes for either side, so McCune will be up first for LAX. Just 1 tour title. It was a major, the PBA Players Championship back in 23. This target.
A little different ball reaction on that right lane.
I think we got that a little too far right.
You heard Tim Mack's interview before we went to break saying the left lane hooks more. We're very confident over there. And right here you can see that right lane showing up. You can't get it back from that spot, Kevin.
Seven to open up for McHugh.
So you feel like from that
All right. Arturo Quintero.
Make the move, okay? Come on.
Had a walk-away strike and then a stare-down strike in our opening match.
See if he makes a big enough move left.
He's been perfect.
That's you. Way to go.
Think he's into it?
Always.
Way to stay on.
Satisfying moment of the match, sponsored by Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Snickers. Nothing satisfies like a Quintero strike today here in Fairlawn. Tomas Kaiku.
What?
Tom Kaiko. Thomas Kaiku. Hasn't been his afternoon, has it?
It has not. Much straighter than
I think it's like
Kevin McCune's shot, but he tried it, see if he could hold it on line, and wasn't terrible, but still 4-pin.
Naturally with my ball speed. But again, it's up to how you feel.
Belmo is manager. And his anchor. 25-year-old from Finland. 6th year on the tour, yet to win. Did have a second-place finish earlier this season in Delaware. Completes that spare. So open frame spare to start for LAX. All right, Wes Malott, open frame in our opening match. The Big Nasty battling some injuries. That right elbow, it's almost kind of painful to watch.
Yeah. And you can really see a difference in his ball rotation. It just doesn't look the same.
There you go, Nasty.
Way to go.
Just finds a way, though.
Way to go, big fella. That's you. Way to go.
Can't really extend his arm. His knee's bad, so he has to go with the higher launch angle off the lane. And that's what creates that loft.
Darren Tang, his first season with LAX, longtime member of the New York, New Jersey franchise. Tang throws that one in, yeah.
Good shot by Darren.
You pick one, throw it the same.
It picks up really well.
Three-time champ here in this event. And this Prather with Portland. There you go.
I was thinking about giving him a new nickname.
Got you.
So he's got Shark, and then I think there's.
Go give me one there, big fella.
I was gonna. I like Kessler. Smooth as silk.
Okay. Well, it's better than Shark. So that's a start. Go back to the drawing board. Focus on renaming Akron, will you?
Okay.
Barrett. Seriously, what do you think the odds are that you and I can name a line of bowling balls this offseason?
I think there's a shot.
Yeah. I think
we could probably name a couple.
Yeah, I think we're worthy of that.
All right, here we go, man.
Here's Eric Jones, 19-year-old from Edmond, Oklahoma.
Hey, good pitch. I like that. I like that.
Just kind of up the lane a little bit more than he wanted.
I like that.
Left the 6.
That's all right. It's on the hook the lane. That's all right. That's fine.
Kid's a hell of a player, isn't he?
Good shot.
Lumberjacks off to Bayside Bowl. Will they be the 2 seed or the 5 seed? All hinges on how this game goes. They must win it, force a roll-off. And a chance to move up to second and get that bye.
Good work.
Solid.
I like that.
Very solid. Does he not know any better? I mean, he's 19. He's supposed to be nervous.
There's some of that, for sure. I agree.
My fault.
Jason Belmonte up. Wonderful speech last night at the PBA Hall of Fame dinner.
Come off of it.
Belmo's speech to induct a couple that is near and dear to your heart.
Bill and Barbara.
Barbara's here.
The Chrismans.
Yep.
Barbara's here in attendance.
What a speech she gave last night. Jason cleans that one up. 5 down, 5 to go. There she is. Wearing that storm patch proudly. Quintero, he has been smoking hot so far. Ditto tomorrow. Again, the TOC 1 Eastern live over on Fox, the final major of the season. This PBA Elite League presented by Snickers, round 14 action. Game 2 between Portland and LAX, and the Lumberjacks are just cutting down LAX here in our second match. A match they must win if they have any hope of moving up to second place in the final regular season standings.
Lumberjack just throwing wood. Get up and denied. Again, he got it to that spot down lane, Rob. And it's slick out there.
The last play. I think it pushes out there so easily.
Starting to look more and more like we may be going to a roll-off. and that would be advantage Lumberjacks.
Being on the lane that they prefer.
Yes, sir.
Oh, what a pickup! Attaboy, Kevin. Have that for dinner.
All right, boys. Now or never. Shoot it.
Beauty here.
Give him a shot, get it to the spot.
I think he knew that one on release. Felt really good.
Think about the accuracy when you're throwing it that hard. It'd be one thing if you were throwing it like, 12, 14 miles an hour. That was like at 23, 24. Threw it so fast, Strike Track didn't even pick up the speed.
They just gave up. Quintero.
And this guy.
Come on here. That's how you do it. Right there.
I'm going to trust he knows that woman.
That's you, baby. That's you.
Well, if he didn't, he does now.
Now, get ready for the roll.
That's his wife. What a great shot. That's awesome. He is so fun. Did you tell the story about where they moved to?
I did not.
They are now residents of Portland, Maine.
Is that right?
Arturo and his wife.
Oh, that's awesome. Why not?
Right shot. Let's keep him on his
Kaiku with the strike for LA.
2 taps away. That's all
Up
they
next for Portland, the big nasty Wes Malott.
You think any of those fans down in Portland give him any crap about the color of his hair?
Nope. I bet he gets a lot of free lobster.
Another good one. Another good one.
All right, let's see if Wes can make another nice shot. He did the last time up.
Yeah, after struggles in the opening match. Had a strike in the third. This to make 3 strikes in a row for the Lumberjacks.
Yeah, he's still able to put an incredible touch on it with half an arm.
Way to work out there, babe. Way to work.
Look, Tim Mack is a big-time butt slapper over there, isn't he?
Well, he played football at Penn State.
His daughter, by the way, stud soccer player.
Yeah.
Stud. Getting some D1 offers already. Darren Tang from Vegas. Nice shot, Darren.
Darren's performed nicely today for LA.
Chris Prather could use some momentum here.
His last shot was beautiful.
Yeah.
Take us home.
So imagine putting a plate of food on top of Chris's head, and then watch him go to the foul line and watch how none of the food spills.
Smooth and steady and a late kick.
Hey, 9-pin.
Get down.
9-pin.
Out of here.
Just go. Just go, 9-pin.
Take us home, right? Take us home.
Don't insult us.
Don Barrett. Not enough protein.
I'm surprised that came off as much as it did.
Yeah. I mean,
Just a little bit inside of the break point down lane that Kevin McCune has been using without any success. And then you heard Kevin Williams say, I'm surprised that one actually came back that hard. But it was definitely inside of Kevin McCune's break point.
Barrett picks that one up. Eric Jones, the anchor, the new addition, the teenage new addition. The anchor for Portland. In both these games. 4 straight strikes for the Lumberjacks. Looking for a Yahtzee here. Quintero watching that one from behind.
Did I hear the crowd in the back calling him McLovin?
Did
you hear that?
Keep
It's not the worst name.
We're going right in the roll-off,
Let's get him a Hawaii ID.
Yeah.
Good job.
Kid's
Good job.
unbelievable.
Stay locked in.
He needs a
Stay
fake
locked in
ID.
right
He's
here.
only 19.
Yeah, he does.
We'll go him first. Nino second.
Like all teenagers, they spend so much time on their hair these days. My boys, I wake up, I'm like, do you have a mirror? Do you want to look into it? Nope. Okay. My girls, different story. Second shot at the 10 for Jones, same result. Wow. Was that head pin hustling over to the left?
That head pin came across and got engorged because it knew it was going to create some damage coming across.
A very,
Watch this.
Very excitable head pin.
Yeah, is looking for some action.
Choice. Start. Okay, or they get to choose.
One more shot for Jones. This one has been long, done and dusted.
Wow. So who do you choose if you're Tim Mack?
Who do I choose if I'm Tim Mack? I'm going Quintero.
Yeah.
Prather and Jones, I think.
I like that.
Belmo can't get the messenger.
If you go LAX, I like Belmonte.
Well, you're looking at number one, yeah.
I like
Tang? Dom?
I definitely like Tang, and I like Dom.
Okay. And a little trot.
He's going to go
Second
look at another ball.
Okay, so I need to dial it in right now, okay? They're going to go first. Right, you're going to go second in the roll-off, right? I love you.
One more shot for Belmo here. Tim with words of encouragement there for Quintero. Belmo gets that one to go. How about that little ball change?
Let's go down to the floor and talk to manager Tim Mack. Timmy, who are the three players you're going to use for this shootout, and what's the order going to be?
Yeah, we're going to go with Eric Jones first, and Arturo has been red hot, obviously on both lanes, and then we're going to fish it up with Shark, and obviously all five of our guys struck. So Wes will be waiting in the wings, and then Graham right after that. So I feel comfortable with any five guys, but that's what we're going with.
Thanks, Tim.
Best butt slapper in the business. Tim Mack, again, if Portland can win this shootout, they will vault to second place and earn a bye. Belmo up first for LAX. They each have 3 shots. Jason's first effort, right of target, only gets 8.
And there's that spot again.
Throw another good one here, lock it in, right? We'll be great.
On that right lane, made famous by Kevin McCune's shots on that lane.
Lock it in,
You
right?
can't get it back no matter who you are from that spot.
Here's Jones.
Another good one here, boss.
And again, this
Good
to
rhythm, good
lock
tempo.
up the second seed and get a bye in Portland, Maine.
Jones just struck out in the 10th. Here he is seconds later. Shootout time. The teenager from Oklahoma. All 10. That kid's a waiver wire pick. He might be a #1 overall pick going down the road. Man, is he good.
Just doesn't know he's supposed to be tense in these situations. And he just continues to ace shots.
Up now for LAX, the English vet Dom Barrett, 10-time titleist, 3 of them majors, 14th year on the tour. Barrett. Come on, 10.
Trouble in LA.
Big trouble. And Quintero, who has just been laser focused. He has been blue hot here tonight.
2 9s for the Lumberjacks, and they win. Be careful getting too slow with the ball speed. Lather, rinse, repeat.
Put in the spin cycle.
That's all he's done.
How about Portland? Got smoked in the opening game, and then ran rush shot over LAX in the second, and have been perfect here in the shootout. Darren Tang.
Yeah, Darren's been solid.
The Shark.
Yeah, Prather needs 8.
8 for the win.
The rhythm to tempo.
7.
Take us home.
And we keep rolling. 8 to move up to second. The beauty of team bowling. Portland rallies. They are your second seed for the PBA Elite League playoffs, and they earn an all-important bye as they head home to Portland, Maine. So here's a look at your brackets. Motown, Jersey, mid-September. Akron, LA, Vegas, and Portland awaiting the survivors in the semifinals. 3 straight days of coverage in mid-September.
All right, guys, congratulations on that win. Timmy, what was it like watching your team come back in dominated fashion to win that game 2, get a roll-off, and walk away with the win?
A lot of belief in these guys, and man, how about this 19-year-old kid who stepped up for us big today? We believed in him from when we made the phone call, but I believe in every one of these guys, and Arturo Quintero, perfect today. All of our guys can step up when they need it. Super proud of our guys.
Well, bold move, putting the newbie in the anchor. Why'd you decide to do that?
Well, we had the ultra confidence in him. We watched him the last month and a half strike like a maniac, and he did the same thing here today, and we're super proud of Eric, and man, we couldn't have done it without him. And how about these guys? We're going number 2 seed to Portland.
Yes, you are. So Eric, let's talk about the fact that these guys have so much confidence in you. How much did that pump you up to come out here and do what need to get done?
Man, there's nothing better. Like having Tim behind me telling me that I'm going to do it and I'm going to knock down 10. I can't do anything but believe him. He believes in me, and I believe just as much in him.
Congratulations on your win, guys. We'll see you all in Portland.
No Troop, no Smallwood, no problem. They got the franchise. Eric Jones on the waiver wire. Tomorrow at 1 Eastern, our PBA Tour coverage continues with the PBA Tournament of Champions.